If you're watching this video, it's because it was meant for you. This video is about if you're dealing with anxiety, overthinking, or just feeling like you are being held back. Something's holding you back, but you can't even tell what it is. And then you feel yourself trapped in your thoughts. You feel trapped yourself in your own body. That's how I used to feel. And you're the kind of person, if you're watching this, it's because you're the kind of person that a lot of people are unloading their stuff on you. A lot of people take advantage that you are a really good listener. A lot of people are taking advantage of the fact that you care a lot about humans, even those that have done you wrong. Tell me if I'm right, right? So this video is about the fact that you now have a choice. You now have a choice to actually create boundaries, but still be loving and caring and compassionate, but without violating your own self. Because if up until this moment that you're listening to this video, you have been dealing with anxiety, you have been dealing with overthinking, you have been dealing with that sense of you don't know what's holding you back, and you're like trapped in your own thoughts, you're trapped in your own mind, you're trapped in your own body, but you don't know how to stop all that noise, then I'm about to give you some really great news. But before we get into the great news as to how this is going to work and how Ho'oPonoPono is the answer for all of this, what I'm happy to share with you is that when it comes to Ho'oPonoPono, the beautiful thing about it is that you don't need to have a third party. You don't need to have anything else outside of just you doing the work. This morning, I went through a somatic session, and things that I had thought that I had already handled. You know, like I've shared with you, I was abused by 5 uncles from the age of memory until I was 11 years old. My mom had me when she was 15 years old, and I never known who the person that was the second half of this stuff. Because I don't think he deserves to be called dad. I mean, father, right? The donor of me being in coming into life. But then something very fascinating came into my session, which was that I heard God say, "You've never been grateful for you being on this earth." And it's true, like, because I've had so much struggle that all my life I just wanted to be in heaven. And it's really brought me into the reality that I have to shift the way that I feel about being on this earth. Even though I'm not trying to unalive myself, I just can't wait to get to heaven. But there's a reason for why I'm here. So I've been working since this morning as to how do I become more appreciative to be another human who wants to be here, even though I would rather be somewhere else, to be living in gratitude. And I'm sharing this with you is because there is something that you can do when it comes to, you can still be a compassionate human being to all of those who are draining you, to all of those who are giving you all their woes, they're giving you all their stuff, and you're trying to fix everyone. But the reality is that it leaves you with anxiety, it leaves you with overthinking, and it leaves you with that sense of you are just trapped in your own body or your own thoughts. So here's the solution. And it's simpler than you would ever think. And this is why I love, love, love Ho'opono. Ho'oponopono is because it is really about making things right twice. So we are about to make right for you without you needing to go in and have discussions with anyone outside of you. You just work with your inner child, which is your subconscious, and you simply say 4 phrases, which is, "I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you." And you say that over and over again. I do have a session that I did where you can actually just go and repeat it, but you can actually just do it yourself. And just as it's late, it's 11:20, and I've been doing all this stuff, so I'm still committed to doing my daily And I hope me saying this inspires you, because there's things that you want to do for yourself, like making a YouTube channel, making a daily video. So right now on this 30-day challenge, I'm going to make a YouTube video every single day about Ho'oponopono and how it's impacting the world. So when it comes to Ho'oponopono, you just say that. But if you really want to take it to the next level, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go into the inner child session, which is about 16 to 22 minutes long. Again, this is all in my videos in their Ho'oponopono playlist. And when you go there, and by the way, I'm also doing a new channel for just Ho'oponopono and really releasing anything that is holding you back, including anxiety and overthinking. So when you go into the releasing of the inner child, releasing of the memories that are the ones that have you chasing after people that are really not serving you, but you're just a servant to them, more of a slave, in my opinion, because you end up doing so much for them and they really don't do anything back except that they make you feel good because you fix them. So if you want to be freed from that, then head over to the video that it says the Ho'opono practice. And the Ho'opono practice just simply means that you go and you start talking to your inner child, and you start acknowledging that your inner child, you've not acknowledged this inner child. You go and you just go through the process, and every time that you go through a different part of the body as you're going through the cleansing, you're going to release more and more and more. And one thing that I want to tell you is that if you feel nothing, that's okay. If you feel a lot, that's also okay. If you feel a little bit, that's also okay. The beauty about Ho'oponopono is that it's in your own, it's in your own track. It's at your own pace. There's no hurry to do anything. There's not a race to do anything, but it's just a race for you to be on your own and be able to be the best version of yourself. So if you are finding this helpful and you are saying like, yeah, totally, I've been doing that, then please go over to my YouTube channel. Make sure that you go over to the Ho'oponopono session so you can get freed from all of those people that are just draining you out, and they're just sucking the life out of you, and then making you feel trapped in your own body, in your own mind, in your own thoughts, because you have the weight of everyone else when no one else is looking out for you. So with that, I am Maria Lupita. I am your Ho'oponopono guide. I am your coach, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow with another version of how can Ho'oponopono help you with anxiety, overthinking, or anything that is holding you back.